Set up in this 90-90 position, so hips at 90 degrees, knees at 90 degrees with your feet on a wall. From here, we're gonna feel good foot contact, so we wanna feel the heel and the ball of the foot, and then we're gonna drag down that wall with the feet. Make sure when you do that, your feet don't slide, and then you're gonna feel the bottom part of your hips start to tilt away from the floor. The top part of the hips should stay on the floor, and you should feel a little bit of hamstrings. Make sure you're not pushing hard into the wall and activating your quads. And then from here, you're just gonna reach up with your elbows, so not 90 degrees, but just a little bit lower, and your palms are gonna be facing back towards you. And then you can have your elbows slightly out from the midline, totally fine to help you to turn your pecs off and not tense up and get really like tight in this position. So totally fine to be like this. From here, you're just gonna reach towards the knees, maybe just a little higher. And I don't want you to crunch as you do that. So we're not trying to just jam down with that lower rib cage and sternum. We're just trying to reach and let those shoulder blades spread across the rib cage. And then from there, we're just gonna do a long full exhale, breathe out all your air. You should feel some side abs. You should still feel your hamstrings engaged. And then you're just gonna do a silent, full breath in through the nose. And you're gonna feel your back expand, like someone's like just stretching your back and like you're pushing that into the floor almost, because you're expanding so much into that back. And so you need to make sure that you maintain a little bit of abs as you do that, otherwise you're not gonna feel that expansion. Just make sure you're not bracing and engaging too much of those center abs. It's just a little bit of side abs in order to get this down. So just nice and relaxed here and just breathing and feeling that back expand. Make sure that you keep your head and neck in a good position. So chin slightly away from the chest is great. But if you struggle to have your head all the way down on the floor, you can always toss a pillow underneath there. That can be really helpful to make sure that you're not flaring that rib cage too much too. And then we're just hanging out and breathing for breath, feeling that good back expansion, maintaining abs and hamstrings.